Ever get that, like, impatient feeling, waiting for a package, you're hitting refresh on the tracking, and it's just got stuck?
Oh, totally.
It's like a tiny glimpse into the massive world of supply chains.
Wow.
And honestly, lately, feels like those glitches are happening more and more.
Yeah, it's true. Even the smallest thing can spiral into these huge delays. Like we think order confirmation, but behind the scenes, that sets off this whole chain reaction, right? Factories, shipping,
Yeah.
warehouses. It's a lot.
Exactly. And for ages, everyone's been trying to make those processes smoother. But now there's this whole AI thing shaking things up, which is what we're diving into today. AI and how it's changing supply chains, making them smarter, faster, you name it.
It's like, think about how we got here, right? We've always been trying to improve. From Ford's assembly line way back when to Toyota's system, it's constant evolution. And AI is like the next big step in that story.
Okay, so let's break down this whole AI revolution thing. What's that actually look like in practice?
So picture a huge company, the kind that makes everyday stuff you see in stores. They're using this AI platform now, and it's making decisions in real time.
Okay.
We're talking 300,000 choices, recommendations, all automated, and their goal is to get that to 90% automation.
Wait, 300,000. So instead of a whole team of people making those calls, it's like having, what, an army of AI analysts working around the clock?
Exactly.
That's kind of wild. But what does that actually mean for, like, the company's bottom line?
Well, they're seeing way lower costs, way higher efficiency. It's all about connecting the data they have to the actual decisions being made, and it's laser focused on what the company wants to achieve. We call this optimal machine learning, or OML for short. And the cool part is it's not just analyzing the data, it's learning from it constantly, adapting, getting better all the time.
So it's not just that it's crunching numbers faster, it's that it actually gets smarter about what those numbers mean.
Exactly. And it goes even further than that. One of the most exciting things is this idea of digital twins.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that term thrown around. But what's that even mean when we're talking about a supply chain?
Okay, imagine a perfect virtual copy of their whole supply chain, everything. And it's constantly updated in real time, from the factories to the warehouses, the delivery trucks, everything. That's a digital twin. It's like having X-ray vision into how it all works.
Okay, that is cool. I can already see how powerful that could be. It's like in those sci-fi movies where they can simulate anything before it happens.
Pretty much. Companies can use these digital twins to play out all kinds of scenarios, like what if a supplier's late? What if demand suddenly spikes? Even natural disasters, they can see how it all plays out.
So they're not just reacting to problems, they can actually get ahead of them. That's huge. But let's make this real for a sec. How does all this AI stuff actually help out the average person? You're the one who's actually placing the order.
That's the cool part. The benefits kind of trickle down to everything. Smoother operations, fewer delays. That means your stuff's in stock when you need it, right?
Right.
It's all about a better customer experience, less of that, where's my package, frustration.
No more delivery exception emails. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
But it's not just about speed, though. You mentioned costs earlier.
Oh, for sure. When companies use AI to streamline things, a lot of times they save money. And those savings, sometimes they get passed on to us.
So maybe cheaper stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, now you've got my attention. But can we get into some more specific examples? Where else in this whole supply chain world is AI making a difference?
One area that's really interesting is demand forecasting and inventory. Remember those empty shelves we talked about before? AI can help prevent that.
Really?
Yeah, it looks at tons of data. I'm talking like old sales numbers, trends on social media, even the weather. And it uses that to figure out what people are going to want, sometimes even before they know themselves.
Whoa, AI is like reading our minds and our shopping lists.
Right. And that kind of forecasting lets companies stock the right amount, enough to meet demand, but not so much that they've got waste.
Makes sense. What about the quality control part? Can AI make sure the products themselves are, like, up to snuff?
Oh, absolutely. Picture this, AI-powered systems right there on the production line. They're using computer vision to spot anything wrong, any little defect in real time. Way more precise than a person could ever be.
It's like having, what, a million tiny inspectors looking for flaws?
Exactly. And because it can process so much data so fast, it catches things we might miss. Patterns, potential problems. Companies can fix stuff before it even becomes an issue for us.
That's wild. It's like AI is giving these companies superpowers when it comes to their supply chains. But it can't all be perfect, right? There's got to be some downsides, things to watch out for.
You're right, it's not magic. One thing is, the AI is only as good as the data it learns from. If the data's biased or incomplete, the AI can make bad calls.
Like that old saying, garbage in, garbage out. You need good ingredients to get a good result.
Exactly. And then there's the whole implementation thing. It's not easy to just plug AI into systems that already exist. It takes a lot of know-how and it can get expensive.
So it's a bit of a tightrope walk then, right?
Right.
Using the power of AI, but making sure there are still checks and balances in place. Where do you think we go from here? What's next for AI in supply chain management?
Oh man, the possibilities are huge. Imagine AI working hand in hand with all these other futuristic technologies we keep hearing about.
Like what?
Like the Internet of Things, right? Where
Yeah.
everything's got sensors, from those shipping containers we talked about to the individual products. All that real-time data feeding right into the AI, making it even smarter and faster.
It's like giving it a sixth sense, being able to feel what's happening everywhere at once.
Yeah. And as these AI systems keep learning, they'll get even better at heading off problems before they even start. We could be looking at a world where delays are rare, things are in stock when you want them. The whole process is just dot smooth.
Okay, now I'm getting kind of hyped about this. It really sounds like we're about to see some major changes. But let's bring it back down to earth for a sec.
Mhm.
If someone's listening and they're thinking, okay, cool, but what's in it for me? What would you tell them?
I'd say get ready for online shopping to get a whole lot better. Faster, easier, maybe even cheaper. But it goes beyond that. Everyone should care about how AI is changing these big industries, no matter what you do.
It's not just about fancy warehouses and robots, right? It's about how AI is changing how the whole world works.
Exactly. As it gets more advanced, it's going to keep transforming industries, creating new jobs, new opportunities, and new challenges for sure.
So it's not enough to just understand AI. You got to understand how to, like, keep up with it, thrive alongside it.
Well, this has been an amazing deep dive. It's kind of mind-blowing when you think about it, how this tech, which can seem so complicated, is already having a real impact on our lives.
I know, right? It's been awesome exploring it with you. The more we all know about these things, the better off we'll be.
Absolutely. And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive, but keep those brains buzzing. As AI keeps evolving, what other innovations do you think are coming down the line in supply chain management, and how could that change our lives even more in the years to come? Until next time.